Today I want to talk a little bit more in depth on stress dosing. I've made a video before here on stress dosing that goes pretty extensively on what it is and why to do it, and also includes information about a stress dosing cheat sheet on the National Adrenal Disease Foundation website under their Tools for Life under protocol. And that's a really great starting point if stress dosing is new to you, if you're just recently diagnosed with Addison's disease, because stress dosing is essential for us to thrive and be alive. But I had someone reach out asking a little bit more in depth about my personal experience with stress dosing before, during, and after my cycle. So in general, stress dosing is very unique for everybody, and different amounts will do different things for the body, and people respond differently, as well as people's symptoms are a little bit different. So what I answer right now is just my own experience. It is mine alone, and I'm just sharing that information in case it helps inform or helps others navigate to find their own answer or base. So for me personally, I do stress dose right before, during, and after my cycle. It is an added stress on the body, and different things are happening in the body. There's different aches, different pains, and actual different things happening in the body that require you to process and work through. So I personally stress dose about 2 or 3 days before 2.5 milligrams, and then during my cycle I will take anywhere from 5 additional milligrams of hydrocortisone, or sometimes it can go even as much too as taking 5 to 10 additional milligrams every time of my doses. Sorry, brain fog. I just went for a bike ride, and so trying to be present. Yeah, it varies. So that's a really irregular answer. But like for right now, I can say I'm 2 days before, and I haven't felt the need to stress dose, though I haven't. But if my body starts to be extra fatigued or be extra in pain, or I'm just incredibly lethargic, then I may start doing the additional stress dose. But during my cycle, I do stress dose, and then after I taper down, because it's really important to always taper down and not shock the body or shock the system from a higher dosage of steroid than back to your base. So really, depending on the day and depending on the severity of the discomfort during a cycle, I could stress dose anywhere from 2.5 to 30 additional milligrams a day. Again, it varies per person, and everyone's going to have a different answer there. And I know some people who don't stress dose during their cycle before or after. I know some people who stress dose more. I really truly think it depends on the person and your experience and what's happening in your body. But it's really important to note what you need and see what feels right, because what works for one person is not going to work for another. I hope that was clear and concise and answered what you were asking.